Welcome to the Primetime Alberta Sports Show on Amateur Sports TV. Amateur Sports TV tonight is brought to you by Cobb Sports Marketing. Sports marketing made simple. I'm getting pretty good at that. I should get a real job hosting. That'd be fun. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, this evening we have a young 13-year-old. Her name is Lexi Soon. She has been playing hockey since she was 4 years old, and we are going to talk to her about her ambitions as she grows up. She is currently part of, you know what? I'm going to let her tell you what she's been doing. Let's enjoy tonight's show, everyone. Here's another one. Good evening, Lexi. How are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm doing all right. Thank you very much for asking. I drink a lot of SodaStream. So today we are having tangerine and orange, and it's really good. And that's how much I've drank so far in the last hour. It's been a busy day of meetings today.
Yeah.
But
my
Lexi,
family was a big fan of that SodaStream.
are they really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
We don't even drink the flavors. We just drink it straight
Just
out
drink
of
the water straight?
Yeah.
No ice or anything? It's just straight up?
Nope, just straight out of the bottle.
Oh, wow. I don't know. Is that good for you? That's got to give you a lot of gas. Got to be burping all day. Anyway,
Yeah,
Miss Lexi, we're here to talk about you this evening on the Primetime Alberta Sports Show. You are a 13-year-old with high ambitions of playing hockey at a high level. Let's just start from the ground roots. When you were born, did you just pick up a hockey stick? Is that how you got into this? Tell us about Lexi.
When I was born, I was definitely more of a daddy's girl, dance to music, all of that. And then when I was about 3 years old, I noticed my brother, he was playing hockey, and my dad was coaching him, and I started getting interested in it, and I decided to join when I was 4 years old. And then when I was 4, I started playing Timbits hockey, and I used to go with my dad at outdoor rinks, or sometimes with my older brother at his practices, and I used to start playing there, and that's how I got really interested in the sport.
Have you always played hockey?
No, I played soccer. I started with soccer, and then I did ballet for 2 weeks, but that wasn't my thing.
No.
Ballet
is a sport, though, just so we don't offend any of our viewers.
Yeah.
Ballet is a sport.
I also started playing, maybe when I was around 10 years old, I played ball hockey on the provincials team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was the year we won gold, which was a pretty big year. And then I started to get more committed towards hockey, and then that's what I stuck to.
Wow. So currently you are playing in Sherwood Park on the Sherwood Park Kings U15 Royals team.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that boys or girls?
Girls.
So where do you guys play? What do you guys do?
Well, since COVID shut everything down, but we basically we had our first 2 games against Lloydminster, and we played 1 game there and 1 game here, and that was pretty much it. We had practices, and then everything just shut down. But we've been doing things online now, like team building, team workouts, all those sorts of things, mental training.
So just to point out to our viewers, Lexi plays in the Alberta Female Hockey League. It's part of Alberta Hockey Association, governing body for the hockey out there. And they're pretty much a travel team that I believe you guys are just central Alberta. So Grand Prairie, Red Deer, Lloydminster. I believe you would play against Edmonton as well, and St. Albert. So Lexi, you started playing at a young age. What drew you to hockey being more of, that's it, I want to play hockey? What was it?
Well, it was more that I saw my dad and my brother doing, and I just wanted to be a part of what they were doing. And it just caught my eye over any other sports like soccer and all of those things. It seemed more aggressive and more just in there. Not saying soccer or anything isn't. It just caught my eye more.
So you just saw the potential of being able to play against your brother and like slam him into the boards. Is that what you're trying to
Yeah.
say, Lex? Yeah. Um, Lex, we got some video here that I'm going to play in the background while you're talking. And um, just tell us about your career so far with hockey. You're currently attending a school based out of Edmonton, Alberta, that's called Vimy Ridge Academy. How many years have you been attending there, and what benefits have you been able to get from it?
I've been currently attending for 2 years now, and definitely from the first COVID, Vimy has helped me out because we were able to get that extra ice when everyone was shut down. And it just developed me more as a player, even when things weren't shut down, and it gave me that extra step more than some kids have and are able to get. And it definitely, even the off ice training, the workouts, the stick handling, the skating sessions, all of that has helped me. And the coaches there are very, very good. They've definitely helped me train and get better. They focus on you, they make sure your goals are achieved and you have a plan set in mind.
So, what are your goals, Lexi? You're 13 years old. Not very many girls your age even know what they want to do tomorrow. But what are some of your goals? You speak of it being at school where they're helping you with your goals. So, what are your initial goals being a young lady?
Well, one of my goals is to get to college hockey and being able to play states hockey or academy hockey is one of the big ones right now. And I wanted to play Team Alberta this year, Alberta Winter Games, but that got shut down. So I've had goals like trying to get more development goals, like getting better at my skating, getting better with my shot, my stick handling, just working on things that needed to be worked on or working on my strengths.
That makes pretty much sense for most players. Lexi, most of you guys want to work on your skill development during this lockdown that we've unfortunately come out of. Lex, we got to take a quick commercial break here, bud. So grab a glass of water. When we come back, guys, we're going to talk to Lexi about some of her other goals and ambitions and where she's played in the past. Stick with us, won't you? Welcome back, everyone, to Primetime Alberta Sports Show. We're joined by Lexi Soon, a 13-year-old who's currently playing for the Sherwood Park. Excuse me. Ooh, I was drinking my Sherwood Park Royals. Lexi, um, the goals that young girls like yourself have are typically get out of school, have a family, get a job. But in your notes that I was reading through in a bio that you sent me, you want to go to college. You want to play for Team Canada one day. How are you thinking? Like, you are a mature young woman. How are you thinking so far ahead, being 13?
You got to have a plan set to be successful. Because if you don't have a plan, you have to make one last minute or when the year comes up. Really, you got to set a goal and work to the goal, and that's what I've been doing.
Do you have a board that you set your goals on? Do you write them down?
Yes, I have a board upstairs with all of my goals.
Oh, that a girl. Hey, well, maybe this can be a teaching tool for all those young ladies out there. Lex, I want to talk to you quickly about spring hockey. I know that you've been involved in it in the past. I do scouting, and we've seen you out there. I believe just recently you were going to play for the Junior Pandas based out of Edmonton, Alberta, but due to COVID, it never came through. So I hear something awesome has happened to you this year. You got a phone call. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so I got a phone call this season. They've invited me out to play Junior Pandas hockey U15 as a part of one of the teams with 10 players, and it's a 3-on-3 team, I believe, and I'm really excited for it.
No, that's really exciting to get that phone call, Lex. You must have been totally excited and pumped when they called you to invite you to that. Have they told you any more cool information about it? Will you guys get to travel or?
Well, yeah, so we usually have every year for pandas, you go to Kelowna. So if it all goes good, it will be in Kelowna. And if that doesn't go to plan, it'll be a development year for spring. It'll be pretty much development. And we'll basically just be every weekend, we'll be going to the rink. We'll be having an on-ice session, a workout, and all those things.
Nice. What do you think is your strongest asset that you bring to a team, Lex?
It's definitely that I want to get better and I want to see the team get better, and I want to encourage my team and the drive I have.
I like it. Let's talk about your current team. Obviously, during COVID, it's been really hard. You've already brought that up. You guys have been doing Zoom calls together. Have you been able to do any team building on those Zoom calls? Tell us what it's been like.
Yeah, so every Friday we'll have a team building. So on Christmas, we made cookies. We had like a treasure hunt. We did basically pretty much like a treasure hunt where you're in teams and you have to go find something, and you're all in groups. And we've done Just Dance. We've done like Name That Song.
Nice. So that's definitely keeping you guys active and keeping you guys out of trouble. You young ladies are trouble. I've coached girls hockey. I don't know about you guys. Lex, you've obviously grown up around hockey. Your dad's a hockey coach. He's coached your older brother. Who would you say is better now, you or your brother?
Well, me.
You?
he,
That's nice.
he stopped playing when he was about, I think when he started playing Pewee hockey, he was a little bit smaller than all of the boys.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it wasn't just his passion, so now he's into guitar.
Oh. Are you into guitar? Drums?
Nope,
No.
just hockey.
Just hockey, the hockey. Do you sleep? Lex, do you go to bed with your hockey skates on and your stick in your hand?
I mean, that's a secret. Can't say that.
Lex, the other thing I want to talk to you about is Sherwood Park minor hockey. You've grown up in Sherwood Park. You played. You got the opportunity to play with the SPS Fusion, which was the Sherwood Park Strathcona Fusion, and they basically amalgamated. So you got the opportunity to play with kids from Ardrossan and area. How was that in your career? Were you able to learn anything from those farm kids and help you build any of your skills, or were you guys in Sherwood Park able to help those kids out?
It's both ways. We both helped each other out. It was definitely more of, you got to meet more people instead of just staying in Sherwood Park. You can go to Ardrossan and hang out with your friends there. It was definitely more of it was a team building. Like you felt like a family there. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Lex, your favorite memory of playing hockey, could be a past team, could be your present team. What's one of your favorite memories of being out there with a team?
It was probably when it was the year-end parties. We had a year-end party where it'd be parents versus kids, and it's just fun to watch your parents like try and hit you and trip you and just try and outskate you, or they'll fall. Or tournaments were definitely another one.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite tournaments that you got to attend?
Wickfest.
Wickfest, why is that?
It was a great experience. There was so many, they just bring together all of these different people from all these different countries, like Russia, India, China. It was just, they had so many things you could do out of the tournament. Like they had like yoga, like there was like kickboxing, there was like a little party thing like with lights, like laser lights, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a really good experience because you got to see Haley Wickenheiser's story she'd tell us. It was just really good.
That's so cool, Lex. We got to take another commercial break here, bud. Hope you can stick around a little bit longer. Got some more questions for you. So everyone, we'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back, everyone, to Primetime Alberta Sports Show. We're sitting down with 13-year-old phenom Lexi Soon, who will be eventually seen on Team Canada. I'm pretty sure of it. They've got a wicked shot. While we're talking about shots, we should bring this in here. And here's one, I think, where she just dives it into the corner. Boom. Oh, there we are, checking out our skates. Lex, while that's running in the background, let's talk about, you used to play boys hockey, did you not?
Yeah, that's when I first started playing hockey. I played boys hockey. Yeah.
And what do you think the difference is now with, do you think playing boys hockey at a young age was able to help you out? Or do you think it hurt you in a way? Or do you think it was awesome getting to play with them and you got stronger?
I think it was a good thing. It brought me experience from both sides. Even the boys, they would bring, you want to be the better one. You want to make the boys look silly. You want to push yourself to be the best, and that's they did do that, so it did help me for sure.
Mm-hmm. What do you like playing better, boys or girls?
Girls hockey.
You like girls hockey? Why is that?
You can bond with them more. You really can't. You can't go in the dressing room with the boys, and really, boys are boys. They're crazy.
Well, do you really want to go in a dressing room with the boys? Have you smelt their gear,
Yeah,
Lex? Like,
it's
really?
horrible.
Yeah, I would. So, when you got to play in Sherwood Park on the Fusion, you guys got to play in Edmonton minor hockey. So you got to play against boys teams. How was that? Did you guys find that your team was more aggressive than the boys?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was really fun because every time we beat the boys, they'd play girls just want to have fun. They'd all just get so mad, and it's just fun. It's just fun. It's a good experience.
Mm-hmm. You've obviously had an awesome road of coming into hockey, and you've had an opportunity to play at some very high levels, playing with the AAA Junior Pandas program and playing with boys as well. What would you tell younger girls out there about hockey? What, you know, yeah, what would you tell the girls?
You gotta try it. It's an amazing sport. It's more than just a sport. You can have, it's like sleepovers, tournaments. You can have sleepovers. It's team building. You meet new people. You have memories. It's definitely something that you should try. It's a really good sport.
And in your career so far playing hockey, what would you say is your favorite moment that you've ever had?
Favorite moment? Oh, that's winning a game,
Winning a
or
game?
finally nailing that shot that you've been working on, or just succeeding in one of your goals you've had. Making a team is a really good feeling.
Mm-hmm. Lex, we got to take another commercial break. When we come back, I want to ask you what it takes to be a U15 player playing in the level that you are, and you being 13. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. I was just checking over my notes here, and I've noticed that I think it's important that Lex lets everyone know that she went from playing community hockey right into playing an elite performance hockey program. Lex, why do you think the coaches picked you? Why do you think you've made it onto this U15 AA or elite program?
Well, I think I worked as hard as I could in those tryouts, and I had the commitment to the team, and I proved to the coaches not only I'm a good player on ice and I'm a good player off ice, to people, to working hard, to any of those things.
I was waiting for you to say more. I was intrigued. So when you show up at a tryout, Lex, what goes through your head?
Be the best, work as hard as you can. If something goes wrong, if you fall, get back up, go as hard as you can. Don't quit. Show people that you can be the best one out here, even if you're smaller, younger, taller, bigger. And show that you can be the best one out there.
So give 110% every day, and even off the ice, hey? What's your training regimen been lately due to COVID? Have you been able to, I know that you've been outside just from talking with your parents before the show. But what have you been doing to keep in shape and to keep that mental tune going?
Well, I've been, any chance I've had, I've taken my skates out, walked to the outdoor rink. I've did driveway shooting on my driveway. I've have a friend who's Jace McFall. He has an outdoor rink in his backyard, and I've been working with his dad and him in my drills and what I need to work on. I have stick handled in my garage, done dry land, I've just kept in shape and worked on things that you can't really work on with a team. Worked on my own things I need to get better at.
Mm-hmm. What do you think a goal, a miniature goal would be for you to finish off this season by able to get, so if you guys were able to get back on the ice, what's a small goal that you think you can achieve this season?
It'd probably be be the fastest.
And what are you doing to work on that? Have you started anything?
Yeah, I've been taking Brittany Miller. I've been doing her skating camps right now, and I've also been doing lateral training, and I've been doing lunges, quick feet, jumping, box jumping, and all those things.
Your mom and dad haven't dropped you off at the corner up the road and made you run home lately?
I've done running, but not that yet. Not that bad.
In one of the videos, in the video that your parents sent before the interview, it shows you running up those stairs. Do you think it's a mind over matter to try to get up and down those stairs? Do you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah, it's definitely, you can't go to there and be like, oh, it's easy, I'm too scared. You gotta be confident but not cocky. You just gotta say, I'm gonna get up those stairs. Mm-hmm. If you say, oh, well, that's a lot of stairs, you're not gonna do it. You gotta say, I'm gonna get up those stairs. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Even if you fall because you missed a step, or if your legs are absolutely exhausted, you just gotta keep saying, I'm gonna make it to the top.
Well said, Lex. Well said. We got to take another commercial here, bud. Grab some more water. We'll be right back with Lexi Soon. Welcome back, everybody, to Primetime Alberta Sports Show. We're sitting down with Lexi Soon, a 13-year-old who's currently playing U15 elite hockey on the Sherwood Park Kings U15 Royals team. Lex, a, a lot of looking ahead in time. You're 13, so a few more years you'll be kicked out of the house and living on your own and living in college. What are your goals in 5 years? Have you looked that far ahead? Where do you want to be in 5 years, 6 years from now, Lex?
Well, I want to be playing college hockey and trying to get my lawyer's degree, and and I want to be seeing if I could do anything else. Maybe try out for the NWHL or even for Team Canada if I have that chance.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think you will, Lex. You got a pretty good head on your shoulders there, buddy. So if you keep striving and pushing forward and setting those baby step goals and then reaching them and then setting large goals, I'm pretty sure you'll make it. Um, we talked briefly about your dad. Your dad coached you, did he not?
Yeah.
How many years did he coach you?
He started coaching me when I was maybe started fusion hockey, so beginning of Adam, maybe second year Adam. From then on, maybe 3 years now, he's been coaching me for 3 years, and then I went up to Sherwood Park Royals.
Nice. And just between me and you, is your dad a good coach?
Yeah, he's a pretty good coach. He's one of
Pretty
the
good
best
coach.
ones I've had.
Yeah, yeah. He's standing right there, isn't he? He's watching
Yep.
you. You know. Like so, have you started? Like you just brought up, you want to be a lawyer. Have you started looking at colleges and universities? And I'm assuming, being at Vimy Ridge in Edmonton, you must have good grades. So, have you already started that process of looking at colleges and universities?
No, I haven't started looking at that. I've actually looked at a little bit of colleges like for hockey mainly. I haven't really focused too much into the details into what schools you can get for a lawyer's degree and all those sorts of things.
Well, at least you're looking. That's a good step. Um, Lex, tell our viewers your favorite um, your favorite food that you have before a game, pre-game meal.
Ooh, I'd say maybe if I'd start off the day before to have like a pasta with steak or something like that. And maybe the day of, I'd usually have a salad and a smoothie for breakfast, salad for dinner or lunch. And yep.
That's it? Wow. You go, girl. The salad, though. What type of salad? Caesar?
Caesar, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad for you, Lexi. You've got to cut that out. Caesar's bad for you. You got to have green leaf with a nice olive oil, extra virgin oil drizzle on there, and that's better for you. You'll learn that as you get into the higher levels. Um, last question for you, Lex, before we go. Who's a better cook, your mom or your dad?
Ooh, my mom, she cooks the most usually. It's my dad who cooks the steak. I don't know. I call it a tie. I'd say it's
A
a tie.
tie? It's a
Yeah.
tie. We got to take another break, bud. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Primetime Alberta Sports Show. We're joined by Lexi Soon. Lexi, we've been talking about your career growing up. You played boys hockey, then you moved into girls hockey. You're attending Vimy Ridge Academy based out of Edmonton, Alberta, who offers many different programs: lacrosse, soccer, hockey, I think dance,
Yeah.
golf, I think they do too. If you had an opportunity to set up your own school, your own academy, Lexi, what would you do and how would you run it?
Well, I'd like to do an all-girls academy because you don't see that. You don't see an all-girls hockey academy. I'd like to have one that focuses on more of your development than what you're already good at, or that you need something you need to more improve on, and being able to have those ice times that you can't get or being able to see options of post-secondary schools and focusing more on academies, post-secondary, all of those sorts of things.
Well, remember, you're the owner, so you can make it happen. Just saying. Lexi, thanks so much for joining us on tonight's show. We really appreciate it. We wanted to showcase just your talent and your skill, and that you've been able to progress through the years of playing boys and girls hockey, and you definitely have ambitions, and that is so awesome. So thanks for joining us, Lex. Stay right there if you don't mind. Thanks everyone for joining us on the Primetime Alberta Sports Show. We'll be back next week, and we can't wait to do it, and we can't wait to see you. So thanks for joining us. Have a good night.